remember this great statement of President Duterte during his presidential campaign in the early part of his presidency about cutting ties with the U.S. government in economic and political terms. He even used the terms divorce and separation. However, throughout his presidency, this was an empty threat as President Rodrigo Duterte and former U.S. President Donald Trump even renewed the U.S. military mission in the Philippines in 2017, dubbed as Operation Pacific Eagle Philippines, which replaced the Operation Enduring Freedom that lapsed in 2014. This has enabled the U.S. and the Philippines to conduct joint military exercises on a large scale with increased number of U.S. soldiers and the use of fighter jets, assault ships, and drones. In July last year, during the visit of U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin in the country, President Duterte renewed the Visiting Forces Agreement. And amid the the Ukraine-Russia war last March, U.S. Balikatan has resumed and was dubbed as the largest, with more than 9,000 U.S. soldiers participating. When the Philippines was identified as the second front of the U.S.-led war on terror in 2001, the Philippine government justified this by saying that Moro armed groups in Mindanao have ties to Al-Qaeda, including non-government organizations and relief institutions. In 2002, the U.S. State Department released a list of foreign terrorist organizations, and this justified the number of U.S. soldiers the U.S. government would deploy in the country and the necessity for joint military exercises. It also released a bounty hunt called Rewards for Justice program that resulted in massive arrest and detention of innocent Moro civilians to fill up the alias warrant against the Abu Sayyaf. Now, internal threats included not only Abu Sayyaf, but now expanded to the U.S. and Houthi groups. However, the perennial use of pursuit operations against Abu Sayyaf has led to many encounters of U.S. soldiers with MILF, MNLF, and even the NDF. So, this continuing military intervention and U.S. subservience to the Philippine government to the U.S. government's counterinsurgency program have undermined the peace process of the government with the Moro groups and even the National Democratic Front. Now, what do we expect in the coming President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s presidency? This will continue. Rights violation will continue, and also our violation of our sovereignty rights will also continue.